Hello and welcome to another interesting episode of Customs Duty brought to you by the Nigeria Customs Service. Comptroller General of Customs tasks on reinvigorated commitment, dedication and professionalism as he decorates appointed and promoted officers. We'll also be taking a look at the Nigeria Customs Service's 2024 performance in anti-smuggling others. In addition, we'll bring to you other reports alongside the usual Customs Hub segment where we get you informed on activities that relate to import and excise duty collection for the week. I am Tosi Obiakene. Thank you for joining us. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Commitment of the Nigeria Customs Service to deliver on its mandate more efficiently in 2025 remains unshaken. We have reported in the previous episode where Comptroller General of Customs Bashir Adewale Adeni, MFR, highlighted the service's achievements in the areas of revenue generation and trade facilitation. This time, we are looking at other areas, beginning with the service's tremendous success in suppression of smuggling, resulting in tackling of emerging security threats in 2024, as highlighted by Bashir Adeni. While briefing members of the media, he reveals that the service has adopted strategies to stem evolving security challenges, resulting in 3,555 seizures throughout the year, with a 100.92% increase in the duty paid value of seizures from 17.56 billion naira in 2023 to 35.29 billion naira in 2024.
These seizures, with a value of 28.46 billion and a total duty of 6.83 billion, highlights the scale of attempted economic sabotage which was prevented by the service in 2024. The recorded seizures included traditional and emerging risks to Nigerian economic and overall national security. However, we must not forget to mention seizures like those of arms and ammunition, including 900 arms and 113,472 rounds of ammunition, and the interception of narcotics and other illicit drugs, resulting in 105 seizures across various forms that were aided by the declaration of state of emergency at our major entry ports. The service also intercepted unauthorized pharmaceutical products with 40 seizures, including 176,676 pieces and 6,271 cartons of various medicaments, all valued at 3.04 billion naira, thereby protecting public health from potentially dangerous counterfeit drugs.
He discusses further that the service's enforcement activities have also revealed evolving patterns in environmental and wildlife crimes, with 76 seizures of animal-wildlife products valued at 5.93 billion naira, and that the service also maintained vigilance over trade-sensitive goods, as evidenced by the seizure of 183,527 bags of rice, as well as other restricted items, including 3,785 bales of textiles valued at 945.9 million naira, and various quantities of footwear, beverages, and other consumer goods, thus protecting local industries and supporting the government's economic diversification agenda. He says the service also recorded 397 seizures of vehicles, valued at 5.64 billion naira, as it continues to enforce import regulations and protect government revenue.
The mounting sophistication of smuggling networks also necessitated a corresponding elevation in our enforcement capacities, leading to enhanced collaboration with national and international partners and the deployment of advanced detection approaches. Worthy of note is the launch of Operation Whirlwind with the support of the Office of the National Security Advisor and the Nigeria Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority under the Nigerian Petrol Corporation Limited (NNPC) Limited. This operation, that's Operation Whirlwind, resulted in the seizure of significant quantities of petroleum products, totaling 1,716,656 liters from economic saboteurs diverting petroleum products intended for home use to our neighboring countries. More significantly, our enforcement activities have yielded 55 arrests of suspects currently under investigation as we continue to dismantle criminal networks behind the smuggling activities that we talked about.
He intimates on what the service has done in 2024 to further strengthen its enforcement capabilities.
We are actively expanding our technological infrastructure through the integration of geospatial intelligence technology and other cutting-edge solutions. These advancements, coupled with capacity building and enhanced intelligence gathering mechanisms, will significantly boost our surveillance and enforcement operations in 2025. The integration of these modern tools and our existing frameworks is a strategic investment in the future of customs enforcement to ensure that we always stay ahead of emerging threats as we continue to facilitate legitimate trade.
Bashir Adeni emphasizes that the service has demonstrated its commitment to capacity development and strategic human resource management.
In 2024, we maintain our commitment to strategic human capital development, recognizing that our workforce remains our most valuable asset in achieving our mandate. Our capacity development initiatives was structured to enhance both individual competencies and organizational capacities, ensuring that our officers are well equipped to meet evolving customs administration challenges. So in the area of career progression, for example, we sustain our commitment to merit-based advancement through prompt conduct of promotion exercises. Our career advancement program featured the exposure of newly promoted controller cadre officers to strategic leadership courses, preparing them for higher responsibilities in customs administrations. Our investment in human capital development remains central to achieving our modernization objectives and maintaining high standards of service delivery.
The Comptroller General of Customs maintains that the service's training programs have been strategically designed to align with modern customs practices, covering areas such as risk management, post-clearance audit, valuation, classification, and enforcement techniques, leveraging international partnerships to expose officers to global best practices through virtual and physical training sessions with partner customs administrations. Another area which Bashir Adeni rejoices, making reference to as the service's achievement in 2024, is the area of infrastructural development, where he says the year marked significant progress in the service's infrastructure development agenda, with several strategic projects advancing towards completion. He views commencement of phase relocation by the service to its new corporate headquarters building as a major milestone.
Beyond this particular building project, we have maintained momentum in developing critical customs infrastructure across the country. These investments are strategically positioned to enhance our operational efficiency and service delivery at key points of our operations nationwide. Of particular importance is this approval for the establishment of the Nigeria Customs University for Trade and Technology in Badagry, Lagos. This proposed institution is envisioned to become a center of excellence for customs and trade-related studies, contributing to capacity building in Nigeria and the West African sub-region.
He also makes reference to facility development.
In furtherance of the modernization agenda, we have sustained investment in technological infrastructure. The delivery of the new scanning equipment at our major ports is another significant step in our non-intrusive inspection capacities. These scanners will enhance our cargo examination processes. They will reduce clearance time while maintaining robust security protocols.
In 2024 also, the service maintained constructive engagements with host communities across its areas of operation, supporting local development projects and participating in community-focused activities. These engagements, the Comptroller General of Customs emphasizes, have helped strengthen the bonds between the service and the communities it serves, while facilitating better understanding and cooperation in executing the service's mandate. He assures that the Nigeria Customs Service is set to launch a comprehensive corporate social responsibility program, strategically aligned with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's presidential priority areas and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals in 2025. The joy that runs through the minds of those in attendance is limitless and it is justifiable. This is a moment when elevated officers, either appointed or promoted, are decorated with their new ranks. While congratulating the officers, Comptroller General of Customs Bashir Adewale Adeni, MFR, admonishes, first, the appointed management members.
What has happened today is indeed a call to higher level of service. We will be expecting you now to operate at a strategic level where you would be involved in decision making and also implementation of policies of government. This is a very onerous task. It requires personal discipline. It requires dedication. It requires professionalism. It also requires that you must abide with the ethics of the job. So senior officers must constantly be aware of the obligations expected of them as management level officers, and they must all times abide with those responsibilities.
He also tasks the elevated management members on guidance and mentoring of the younger generation of officers to become better professionals as they advance in their careers. Bashir Adeni again reassures of the service's commitment to provide an enabling environment for other categories of promoted officers to excel.
The younger ones, particularly those in the superintendent level and assistant controller, be rest assured that you'll be given opportunities to showcase your talents. From what we heard from our CVs today, it is the best of our bests that have been promoted. And we need you to demonstrate this in the application of what you do. So you will be given responsibilities that are commensurate with the ranks that we have given to you. Of course, you also have enough opportunity to learn from senior officers. And when you learn, it is important that you also apply the lessons that you have learned.
As he speaks, Deputy Comptroller General Suleiman Chiruma gives assurances of more dedication.
I will assure the Comptroller General, the service, and even to the nation that we pledge our unalloyed, undiluted loyalty and commitment to the service and to the motherland, and also commit to contributing positively to the successes achieved and recorded in the course of the operations of this service as led by the Comptroller General of Customs. We know that the reward of hard work is more work.
We take additional responses from some other beneficiaries of the promotion, which has culminated in this decoration.
It's a clarion call to all those that were promoted. And this also goes to show that when passion, commitment, selfless service it's given to the organization, reward will surely come at the end of the day.
In fact, this year will be a year of a lot of contributions to not only Nigeria Customs Service, but to the nation. Because they say, to whom much is given, much is expected. So we are here and we are going to stay and we are going to do the job the way we know how to do it, and we are going to put our best, and we are praying that the Almighty God will be our guardian and then until we do the job successfully.
It's a testimony to hard work, and it is a process that is very transparent, and those who perform excellently in their promotion exams were duly promoted to their next ranks. So this is one of the methods to motivate our workforce to perform optimally. And I think it is an opportunity for some of us that are beneficiaries of this exercise to a kind of re-echo the confidence reposed on us by the Nigeria Customs Service Board. So the officers and men of the Nigeria Customs Service, this is a motivation for them to perform their core functions effectively and efficiently. And that is, we are going to collect more revenue in 2025. We are going to ensure seamless trade facilitation as well as effective protection of our borders, both land, sea and water.
A total of 4,291 senior officers have benefited from the promotion exercise, which the Comptroller General of Customs reiterates is strictly based on merit. The Comptroller General of Customs, Bashir Adewale Adeni, MFR, arrives at the Nigeria Defense College. He inspects a guard of honor. He is here to address participants of Course 33 of the college, where he speaks on the topic Anti-Smuggling Operations and National Security in Nigeria, the Nigeria Customs in Perspective.
The global security landscape is increasingly shaped by the complex interplay between illicit trade, technological advancements, and transnational criminal network. Within the context of this, customs administrations all over the world face so many challenges in balancing trade facilitation with robust border security measures. The World Customs Organization, which brings together about 180 customs administrations, has identified these evolving dynamics as a critical focus area for last year and the current year. For us in the service, these challenges are particularly significant because of our mandate as primary agency for border security and trade compliance, and Nigeria's strategic position as the regional largest economy, and the complex nature of our extensive borders and maritime domain.
Despite the enormous challenges associated with global security, which Bashir Adeni alludes to, he stresses that customs has demonstrated resilience and adaptability, resulting in remarkable operational successes through strategic deployment of technology, enhanced capacity building, and strengthened international partnerships. He highlights some successes of the Nigeria Customs Service in 2024, which have direct bearing on security.
We achieved significant progress in interception of illegal arms. In 2024, operations resulted in the seizure of a total of 900 arms and 113,472 rounds of ammunition through 7 and 13 interventions respectively, which are valued at 1.03 billion and 280.65 million. These interventions, I'm very sure, would still resonate with so many of us, particularly with the one that was made in an airport at about the middle of last year, and those that were made at the airport of Lagos towards the last quarter of the year. These interventions significantly disrupted potential supply chains to criminal network, addressing key security vulnerabilities identified in the WCO's risk domains. The second is in the area of drug enforcement. 105 seizures of narcotics and illicit drugs comprise 4,708 bags and 1,859 cartons of contraband substances valued at over 3 billion naira. In the areas of intellectual property rights, we were also in consistency with global trends, which shows an increased e-commerce related violations. We prioritized the interceptions of counterfeit and unauthorized products.
The Comptroller General of Customs also uses the medium to make particular reference to the service's success in revenue generation and interceptions of other contrabands, including rice, petroleum products, motorcycles, among others, valued at 12.6 billion naira, demonstrating the service's effectiveness in protecting physical integrity and enhance economic stability. Officers from the Tariff and Trade Departments of the Nigeria Customs Service converge. The occasion is the Nigeria's National Workshop on Customs Valuation.
The Customs Valuation Agreement is a cornerstone of international trade and customs administration, providing the legal framework under Article 7 of the General Agreement on Tariff and Trade, 1994. It guides customs administrations in determining the taxation value of imported goods, which is crucial for calculating ad valorem duties and plays a central role in revenue collection. However, the issue of identifying the transaction value has been fraught with ambiguity and differing opinions. This was evident in the debates among the WTO members from the Geneva Round in 1948 to the Kennedy Round 1964 to 1967, and ultimately the Uruguay Round 1986 to 1994.
Deputy Comptroller General Caroline Nyagwan underscores the significance of the workshop.
For customs administrations which bear the responsibility of determining transaction values, this task has become even more crucial as the international community, under the framework of the WTO Trade Facilitation Agreement 2017, and national governments placed increasing emphasis on facilitating global trade by enhancing service delivery. This national workshop on the Customs Valuation Agreement comes at a strategic time, aligning with the Nigeria Customs Service commitment to process improvement. It is my sincere hope that the national workshop, organized as part of the WTO technical assistance activities, will help achieve the shared objective of assisting developing countries in better understanding and effectively implementing the Customs Valuation Agreement.
For the representative of the World Trade Organization, the Nigeria Customs Service will no doubt benefit from the workshop.
Nigeria, as you know, is going through exciting times. It has recently joined the BRICS group of countries in a strategic position, and it also stands at a crucial time. It has the potential to gain significantly from the artificial intelligence revolution and called on the Global South to seize the opportunity proactively. The WTO is here to support its 166 members in their development efforts through trade, in sharing the common purpose of raising the standards of living of everybody through clear and transparent rules. The Customs Valuation Agreement is the result of decades of efforts to find a common framework that would work for every customs. We are lucky to have this opportunity to exchange. We're lucky to have all of you.
This workshop is yet another demonstration of the Nigeria Customs Service's commitment to collaboration, as the workshop is organized by the World Trade Organization in collaboration with Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment and the Nigeria Customs Service.
Hello and welcome to the segment Customs Hub on Customs Duty. This is a segment that summarizes some of the activities of the Nigeria Customs Service regarding weekly revenue generation and other related matters. We take a look at the total number of pre-arrival assessment reports issued and revenue collected from Friday 20th of January 2025 to Thursday 24th of January 2025. The total amount of pre-arrival assessment reports, also known as PAR, issued for the week amounts to 5,809. The Nigeria Customs Service also generated 167,390,745,209 naira 1 kobo in revenue for the week. In another development, the Nigeria Customs Service collected the sum of 16,710,946,649 naira 1 kobo from excise duty. That is all for the segment Customs Hub.
We have come to the end of this week's episode of Customs Duty. For more information, you can always follow us on our social media handles now being displayed on your screen. You could also visit our website at www.customs.gov.ng for more updates about the service. See you same time next week. Don't forget to shun smuggling, avoid corruption, and embrace peace. Remember, we all have a collective duty to make Nigeria a prosperous nation. Play your part and we will achieve a Nigeria of our dreams. I am Tosi Obiakeme. Thank you for watching.